Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval, as we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole War chant is going full throat. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bulls will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bulls offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for the...
Oh, it's out! Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, he'll throw it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And That's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in there.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity.
What the heck happened there?
Fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Wiggles free. He's going to take off. Got the first down. Turning it on. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decisions at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Gets away from one. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Firing deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Noles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got his man. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Hard in the backfield. It's Singleton.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get to you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. Don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll try to get him through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Norton. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Norton. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now going to...
Breaks into the open. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him and pass him.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Brown will throw it. He slings it deep to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Wide open, big play opportunity, hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the run, it's Franklin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Got a man. It's Williams. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying. That football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Time Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up. This at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. They've got the screen set up. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the 1st down, and let's see what they do on 4th. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field and find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Seminoles. What momentum. upset when the defense comes up with a play like that.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll send the back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchdown.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover and pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Brown will throw it. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
What are you doing?
And here's the third interception of the night. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And
he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense. And play is early and often for his club.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's White. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Brown wants to pass. Has it in with one hand. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Hold on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He'll pull it down. First down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The throw. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. Quarterback running on the draw. He's not going to get there, and to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down, now they have a decision to make on 4th. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. just keeps moving. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Spins away from one. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Brown will throw it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big time.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 21 over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Seminoles head quickly to the line. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big plays.
They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like, this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They won. Oh, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sullivan. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. Box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They try to pop a run on the draw.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it in the middle, it's Wolf. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. With the catch, it's Isaac. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. In return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and all slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Slithers into space. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's White. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The short hands, it's White. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Hand off from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Runs through the tackle. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get. Right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They'll move the tight end. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Bulls are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Bulls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air, it's Castellanos. Caught over the middle, it's McCoy. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. They try to throw a wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Pittman. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. Just over a minute to go. All tied up, guys. We're going to get a finish here or headed to overtime.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, so you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good to see.
Oh, what are they doing?
Defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Man, you're thinking, I got the ball, time running out, I got to go with a score, take the lead, win this football game. Now you're just begging your defense to bail you out, not give up points, somehow try to hold on to this game and stay in it.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense. They'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Noles! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Man, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.